Hey virtual assistants, today I want to talk to you about international competitors. Now this is not a new topic, I have spoken about this before. I have spoken about the fact that there is plenty of clients for everybody, and you'll have to excuse my 14-month-old is behind the camera. There are plenty of clients for everybody, and it should never be an issue about offshore VAs destroying the industry. I know in Australia there have been some pretty vocal virtual assistants who have talked about how those virtual assistants from the Philippines, India or Pakistan have actually been destroying the VA industry in Australia, how they're undercutting everybody, about how they making it difficult for them to grow their businesses because consumers in Australia don't want to pay the Australian rate when they can pay the Filipino rate, and all that debacle. Now, I've been very happy that I haven't really participated in this conversation, in this fight, in this war, simply because I don't believe in it, and it's never impacted my business. I've never had an issue of converting clients because of price, because I like to position myself as an expert in my niche, and I want people to buy me on the value that I bring their world as opposed to how much I charge per hour or whether I fit into their budget. And you should too. It's something that I've spoken about many, many times. So watch my videos on about growing your VA business if you haven't watched them. I talk about it all the time. But today I want to shine a little light on Australian virtual assistants in particular. Given that the Australian dollar is so poor at the moment in comparison to the US dollar, you know, with the conversion rate, more and more American customers, small businesses, are actually opting for Australian virtual assistants because it suits their budget better. Now, luckily for us, we speak the same language. We have some very fantastic Australian virtual assistants who provide top quality service. So if there's nothing different between them and our international US competitors, if you haven't positioned yourself as an expert in your niche, then that is why those US customers are coming to Australia to use Australian VAs, because it is far more affordable for them if they're buying you based on price. It's interesting how many Australian virtual assistants were so anti-offshore competitors and were so vocal about it and so aggressive about it that they themselves have become the offshore competitor. I think it's a really cool conversation that we need to have. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. So comment below, let me know what you think. But more and more American, and when I say American, I mean the United States, obviously, and even are coming over to Australia to use Australian virtual assistants because they fit into their budget better. Just like other Australian customers may have been using offshore VAs in the Philippines, India, and Pakistan because it fit their budget better, the same process is happening. And I find it highly amusing that Aussie VAs previously that were campaigning to get rid of offshore competitors or somehow stop them from, affecting their business, have themselves become the offshore competitor. So be very careful about where you pour your energy into your virtual assistant business. This is a message for everyone. It's just a topic I wanted to shine a light on. I think it's really interesting. And I highly believe in the mindset of abundance. Now, if you're struggling with competitors, if you find that no one is paying attention to you because people are undercutting you with price, then you're completely marketing your business wrong. You have to market yourself as the expert in your niche. You have to be an expert in your niche. If you're not, then you need to go and learn those skills. You need to be really 100% confident in what you're offering and how you do it and the value you can bring to your customers' world. If you're struggling, you can contact me. I'll be more than happy to help. But let's open up this discussion. What do you think about the whole international competitor topic? I know in Canada it doesn't seem to be a big problem because the Australian dollar converted to the Canadian dollar is almost exactly the same. And I haven't seen a big inflow of consumers or customers from the United Kingdom using Australian virtual assistants. It does happen, but it doesn't seem to have as big of an effect as we do from the United States. Now, the cost of living in Australia is actually really high in compared to some other areas. So it's interesting how this whole issue has come about But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below and let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a little heart on Facebook if you liked it. And subscribe to my channel for more discussions and conversations around working from home, particularly as a virtual assistant, because it is an industry that I'm quite experienced in. And I'll see you next time. Bye.